Yayoi Kusama is a visionary who transformed her struggles into vibrant, immersive art. Her signature polka dots cover everything from canvases to entire rooms, inviting us into her unique world. These dots are more than decoration. They're a window into her mind and a symbol of connection. Born in Japan, Kusama dreamed of being an artist despite family opposition and a male-dominated art world. She never gave up traveling the globe to share her vision. Kusama's art is a place of wonder and repetition, where viewers become part of the experience. Her installations use lights, mirrors, and endless patterns to explore life, death, and our place in the cosmos. She's created a visual language loved worldwide, making her one of the most influential artists of our time. Even in her 90s, Kusama continues to create with unstoppable energy. Her work is celebrated in museums from New York to Tokyo. She's a global icon, inspiring not just with her art but with her resilience. Kusama teaches us to value our personal visions and embrace what makes us unique. Her art is a message of hope, love, and unity. We are all connected, like individual dots in a vast, beautiful universe. Kusama's journey is a testament to the power of creativity and the human spirit. She shows that art can heal, connect, and transform. Her story encourages us to see beauty in our differences. Kusama's legacy is a world more colorful, more open, and more connected. Kusama's story begins in Matsumoto, Japan, surrounded by fields and flowers. Nature's patterns, pumpkins, petals, endless rows became her first inspiration. As a child, she experienced vivid hallucinations, dots and nets covering everything, flowers speaking, the world dissolving. Art became her escape and therapy, a way to control her overwhelming visions. Her family, especially her mother, disapproved of her artistic ambitions, pushing her toward tradition. Despite opposition, Kusama secretly created art, using whatever materials she could find. She studied Nihonga painting in Kyoto but found its strict rules stifling. Yearning for freedom, she explored avant-garde movements from Europe and America. These early struggles only strengthened her resolve. Kusama realized she needed to leave Japan to fully express her vision. Her childhood experiences, nature, hallucinations, and defiance, became the foundation of her art. She turned adversity into creative fuel. Kusama's early years shaped her into an artist unafraid to challenge convention. Her journey was just beginning, driven by a need to create and be understood. The seeds of her future masterpieces were planted in those formative years. In 1957, Kusama made a bold move to New York City, seeking artistic freedom. With little money and a portfolio of drawings, she entered a world buzzing with energy and competition. She worked tirelessly in a cold studio, determined to make her mark. Her infinity net paintings, vast canvases of looping brushstrokes, translated her hallucinations into art. Kusama quickly became a pioneer in the avant-garde scene, experimenting with sculpture, performance, and film. She formed friendships with artists like Donald Judd and Eva Hesse, but also faced rivalry and appropriation of her ideas. Her art explored freedom, sexuality, and protest, often through radical public performances. Kusama's body festivals, painting polka dots on participants, challenged norms and called for universal love. New York gave her the space to develop her iconic style. She turned personal vision into public spectacle, making art that couldn't be ignored. Despite obstacles, Kusama's creativity flourished in the city's vibrant chaos. Her time in New York laid the groundwork for her global influence. Kusama's journey was one of courage, innovation, and relentless self-expression. The polka dot became Kusama's signature, deeply personal, born from childhood hallucinations. For her, dots symbolize self-obliteration merging with the universe, becoming one with everything. She covers paintings, sculptures, and even herself in dots, blurring boundaries between art, artist, and viewer. On canvas, dots create hypnotic, infinite space on sculptures. They transform the familiar into the surreal. Kusama's visual language is simple yet profound, making her stand out in the 1960s New York art scene. She often dressed in polka dots, blending into her own creations and emphasizing unity. While others explored minimalism and pop art, Kusama built a universe from her visions. Her dots represent both individuality and connection, each one a person, together forming a vast pattern. She once said, "Our Earth is only one polka dot among a million stars." Her art carries a message of peace, love, and unity. The polka dot is her symbol for life, energetic, mysterious, and full of possibility. Kusama's style is instantly recognizable and universally understood. She invites us to see ourselves as part of something greater. Through repetition, she finds meaning and connection. Her dots remind us that we are all part of the same infinite universe. Kusama's infinity mirror. Rooms are immersive portals to endless space. Step inside, and you're surrounded by mirrors and glowing lights, reflected into infinity. The experience is magical, disorienting yet deeply connecting. Her first room, Valley's Field, multiplied soft polka-dotted forms into an endless landscape. Each room offers a unique journey, glowing pumpkins, shimmering lanterns, or galaxies of light. These installations move beyond traditional art, requiring the viewer's presence to be complete. The Infinity Mirror rooms capture Kusama's core themes: obliteration of self, infinite space, and cosmic connection. They're wildly popular, drawing crowds eager to experience a minute of infinity. Kusama's rooms let us see ourselves as part of something vast and beautiful. Kusama's art is rebellion, challenging conventions and expressing her unique perspective as a woman. Her accumulation sculptures, covered in soft, phallic forms, confronted her fears and subverted symbols of male power. These works were bold feminist statements, placing her own experience at the center. Kusama's public performances, painting polka dots on bodies, were acts of protest and liberation. She used art to critique war, authority, and societal norms, advocating for peace and freedom. Her vulnerability and honesty paved the way for future generations of artists. Kusama proved that personal experience could fuel universal truth. Her art became a weapon for social commentary and personal liberation. After years in the US, Kusama returned to Japan in 1973, facing health challenges and initial obscurity. She continued creating, living in a Tokyo psychiatric hospital for stability and focus. The 1980s and 90s brought renewed global interest, with major retrospectives and critical acclaim. Kusama's influence on pop art, minimalism, and performance art was finally recognized. Today, she's one of the world's most celebrated living artists, her exhibitions drawing record crowds. In 2017, the Yayoi Kusama Museum opened in Tokyo, a dream realized. The museum showcases her paintings, sculptures, and installations, immersing visitors in her universe. This space cements her legacy as an artistic icon. Kusama's vision will inspire generations to come. For Kusama, art is inseparable from life, a vital tool for coping with anxiety and hallucinations. She calls her work art medicine, using creation as therapy and a way to process her experiences. The repetition of dots and nets is meditative, helping her find peace and dissolve boundaries between self and universe. By sharing her mental health struggles, Kusama breaks stigma and inspires acceptance. She proves that challenges can fuel creativity and strength. Her vulnerability resonates with audiences worldwide. Kusama's journey gives hope to those facing their own battles. She teaches us to value our inner worlds, no matter how complex. Her art transforms pain into beauty and meaning. Kusama's story is a testament to the healing power of creativity. Kusama's legacy is as infinite as her mirrored rooms. She changed how we experience art, making it immersive, accessible, and deeply personal. Her pioneering spirit and relentless innovation secure her place among the greatest artists. Even in her 90s, she continues to create vibrant, life-affirming work. Kusama's message is one of hope, resilience, and love. She encourages us to embrace our uniqueness and find strength in vulnerability. Her journey from small-town Japan to global stardom is a story of perseverance. Kusama overcame obstacles to share her vision with the world. Her art connects us, each dot a symbol of individuality and unity. Through her work, she offers a prayer for peace and universal love. Kusama's true legacy lives in the hearts of those inspired by her art. She turned personal struggle into infinite beauty, leaving the world more connected and full of wonder.